Hi Vanessa, so thank you for joining. Actually, as I told you before that I want to interview you for my quantitative subject. So for this subject, I would like to record our conversation. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's start our conversation. So hi Vanessa, thanks for joining today. Just to start casually, could you share a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm Vanessa, currently studying Bachelor in Psychology at Wawasan Open University, Penang, Malaysia. I'm originally from Singapore. I love understanding people behavior and emotion. That's why I choose psychology.
Wow, sounds interesting. What about your hobbies, interests, and your goals in life?
I really enjoy painting and reading novels. It's helped me escape.
Hmm.
I'm also passionate about volunteering, especially at mental health campaigns.
Wow.
My ultimate goal is to become a licensed counselor and maybe open a wellness center one day.
Wow, that's inspiring. How about your family? What's the environment you grew up in like?
I grew up in a close knit family, my parents and two elder brothers.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are quite traditional but also supportive. We always had dinner together every night.
Wow.
That's something I treasure.
That's so lovely. As a student, what are some struggles you are currently facing?
Honest, honestly, is the time management between studies and my part-time job.
Mm.
Some days feel overwhelming, stress due to assignments, work hours, and personal life. It's a lot something sometimes.
I'm totally understand the struggles you go through. Since we have started with stress, how is your health nowadays?
Overall, I'm okay, but whenever I get really stressed, I tend to have migraines. I'm learning to manage it better now.
I hope you will get better soon. And financially, how are you managing yourself?
I'm working part-time as a tutor for high school students.
Wow,
I also get a bit of help from a scholarship.
nice. If you don't mind sharing, how much do you earn and how do you usually spend it?
No problem. I heard about 500 a month from tutoring. It mostly goes to my daily transport, meals, some studies materials, and occasionally treating myself to small things like books or skincare.
Oh, wow, I know you're pretty. Okay, moving into like emotional stuff. After a bad day at university, how do you usually distress?
I either watch K dramas or call my best friends.
Wow.
Talking to someone always lifts a heavy burden from my chest.
That's healthy. I'm a K dramas fans as well. So, what's something you have achieved that you're really proud of?
I completed diploma during the pandemic.
Wow.
Classes were online and it was really tough mentally, but I made it through with decent grades.
I see. That's good. So, like, who are some of your role models? Okay.
Definitely my mom.
Mm.
She's so independent and one of my secondary school teacher, Miss Aina. She always believed in me when I doubted myself.
Wow. Mothers are everyone's role model, I guess. How do you celebrate success?
Honestly, I buy myself a good meals, maybe sushi or Korean BBQ.
Cute. So you are a foodie, right? So, like, how do you usually react when a classmate or friend challenges your opinion?
I stay calm, listen to them fully, and then explain myself. If I'm wrong, I will admit it too.
So, like, have you ever changed your behavior for anyone either at university or home?
Oh yes, I used to delay badly.
Why and how did you change?
Now I use planner and reminders on my phone to stay organized.
Not bad. So, how do you recover a failure? And can you share a story maybe?
I failed one paper in my foundation year.
Mhm.
Cried a lot that night, but the next day I got a new study plan and some extra tutoring. Eventually, I read to the exam and passed with a B.
Wow, amazing. Proud of you, Vanessa. So, when have you felt really demotivated and how did you bounce back?
During during the COVID lockdowns, it was lonely. I forced myself to create a simple daily routine, even if it was just reading for 30 minutes or
Mm-hmm.
exercise at home. And whenever I feel demotivated, I
Mm-hmm.
listen to songs which make me feel relief.
I also listen to songs to overcome my stress sometimes. So, like, what would your closest friends say about you?
Nice. I think they did say I'm a good listener, caring, and maybe a bit open up when comfortable.
So, what behavior make you really angry?
Dishonesty, I find it really hard to trust again once someone lies. And I don't like people talk about bad.
Nice. Okay, let's move on to some social awareness questions. In a social setting, how do you pick up on a mood of group?
Sure. I observe body language a lot, posture and facial expression, energy levels.
Excellent. So, what non-verbal cues tell you someone is upset?
Avoiding eye contact, sleeping fingers, being unusual quiet.
It's so true. Snippy fingers is a bad behavior of all. Can you remember a time a social norm was violated and what you did?
Yes, once a classmate interrupted the lecturer, I silently passed a note reminding them to let the lecturer finish.
Okay, now some social interaction skill questions. Describe how you actively listen in class.
Alright. I maintain eye contact with the lecturer, not occasionally and write down the key points.
Okay, nice. That's good. How do you usually start conversation with the people at university?
I usually smile, compliment something like their manners or behavior, and also about assignments.
I can see that on you. Uh, so, how do you build rapport with classmates or teammates?
Thanks. Finding something in common like favorite movies or hobbies and being consistent in communication.
Nice. Can you share a moment where you had to put yourself in someone's shoes at uni?
A friend lost a pet
Mm,
and was devastated.
mm-hmm,
I didn't just tell them to move on, but
mm-hmm.
I handled her with care and I comfort her like a baby.
Oh, so sweet of you, Ra. So, and what do you do when someone shares a personal problem with you?
I listen without judgment
Mm-hmm.
and ask if they want advice or just someone to listen.
Okay, so how do you show empathy toward people from different backgrounds in university?
I make the effort to learn about their culture and avoid making assumptions.
Okay, tell me about a conflict you recently had and how you resolve it.
Disagreement with a group mate or project division, I suggest we list all tasks together and assign them fairly.
Good one. So, like, how do you handle these agreements in a group?
Easy. I suggest hearing every side out first before making any decision.
Okay, well answered. How do you balance your needs and others in conflict?
I compromise where I can but set boundaries if something feel unfair.
Okay, all so far so good. Now I'll give you some quick situations. You just rate how you feel, like from 1 to 5. You have to rate it lah.
Thanks. Sure. Hope is an easy one.
Okay, for example, you suffer a financial setback. To what extent can you influence the situation?
I rate 4. I think I can influence it quite a bit.
Hmm?
I will find way like talking extra tutoring jobs or cutting down on unnecessary spending.
Okay, so you are overlooked for a promotion. What extent do you feel responsible for improving the situation?
I rate 5. I would feel fully responsible. I would reflect on what I could have done better and work on my skills.
Alright. So you will be criticized for a big project that you just completed. The consequences of the situation will be like.
I will rate 4. will be upset, but I know it won't affect my whole life. I can learn from it and move on forward.
Yeah, nice one. So what if you accidentally delete an important email, maybe the can university or anything?
I read 5. Honestly, I believe it would pass quickly. I would apply it and resend or find another solution.
True. Next, the high priority project you're working on get cancelled.
I read 4. It would be disappointing, but again limited to that project only, not my whole life.
You're right. So like someone you respect, maybe you can friend your friends, your someone, ignores your attempt to discuss an important issues.
I read 3. A little bit responsible, but I think it depends. Sometimes it's on them too.
Yeah, indeed. Uh, People respond unfavorably to your latest ideas.
I read 4. I believe I can influence it by improving my ideas or explaining them better.
Well, nice. So maybe like you are, as a student, you are unable to take a much needed vacation.
I read 5. It will feel bad for a while, but eventually it will pass and I will need plan for the next trip.
Understand? Okay. Next, you hit a very red light on your way on important appointment.
That's definitely me. I read 4. It will be annoying, but it's a small problem. It won't affect everything else.
Okay. You have an important document, but after extensive searching, you cannot find an important document.
I read 4. I will feel frustrated, but again, I will try to recreate or retrieve a backup. It won't last forever.
Yeah, you're right. So, maybe you are working in a company or whatever. Your workplace is understaffed. So, what extent do you feel responsible for improving the situation?
I read 4. I think I can help by being more happy and suggesting help. But I know it's not fully my fault. I will ask my HR to hire more staff.
Okay, nice. This will be our question 12. So, what if you miss an important appointment?
I read 4. It would be disappointing, but I can always reschedule or find another way to fix it.
Okay, this will be our last question. So, your personal work obligations are out of balance.
I read 4. I think I can influence it a lot by managing my schedule better and setting prioritizing.
Nice. Okay, thanks, Vanessa. You're awesome. Appreciated your time.
Thank you. This was fun. It actually made me reflect a lot.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye, Shah.